Mr. Danny Dumaresque. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good there, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm glad you called because I did mention you in the preamble with respect to you saying that this energy unit has been sitting in a warehouse for 6 months in Memphis, and you're thinking that it might not be reliable. I was wondering if you could provide comment on that.
Yes, well, actually, I contacted the VOCM newsroom and indicated to them that it was wrong in the story. It was actually it's been actually sitting in a warehouse or some place in Memphis, Tennessee, for nearly 6 years, not 6 months. You know, because that's it's very difficult to get information from hydro, but we certainly know that it is not new. It might be new to hydro, but it is. From what we can determine right now, it's 6 years old, and has never been used. So it's been sitting in this warehouse in Tennessee, and I've talked to some people in the industry, and of course, when you store an expensive operation unit like this, the integrity of the unit can be impaired if, for example, the electronics and the electrical side of this unit is not covered in a nitrogen blanket, and that the place where it's stored is temperature controlled. So, I am looking for a copy of the independent engineer's report and any other third-party quality control reports that would have to accompany this unit to guarantee its reliability, because certainly at this stage nobody from hydro, as far as I understand, has ever seen this unit in operation, and we've never seen it started up and operating. So a lot of very significant concerns about that part of it. And the other thing, of course, is I'm looking to get a copy of the professional appraisals report, because surely we never went and bought this $100 million expenditure without having a professional appraisal of its market value, and knowing full well that it is a 6-year-old generator, you know.
Danny, given the fact that the generator itself is 40 years old, I mean, the fact that this particular replacement part is only 6 years old, does that take away from its efficiency in any way? In other words, what I'm saying is that the infrastructure for the facility itself is, aging, quote unquote, which has been, quoted in a report. What does it matter the age of this part if it's, 6 years or 6 months? I'm asking honestly because I'm just not understanding the issue.
Well, as I said to you, if a unit like your car, if you had your car just stuck out into the elements and had her there sitting for 6 years, certainly, to go to start it up, any number of things could be happening. The brakes could be seized. There could be problems with the starter. All kinds of things could go wrong.
Yeah, but don't we have? Are there not technicians, mechanics, engineers that were looking at this piece of this unit in Memphis or here in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador to make sure that it works properly? I don't think Memphis, whoever owns this warehouse where this thing was sitting in for 6 years, would try and sell something obviously expensive that didn't work.
Well, listen, these are exactly the same concerns that I am making, and I have, and I don't make any accusations, but the bottom line is that both myself and other interveners, and in my case, I asked the same questions since May 26th. The answers were supposed to be given to us on June the 16th. They came back and requested a deadline 6 weeks later on July the 25th, and last Friday, hours before the deadline, they asked for another 2-week extension. So, not one question has been answered yet on this old unit, even though, the CEO of Nalcor admitted at the AGM of Nalcor that this unit certainly has been sitting in a place, and it's the kind of information that we need. We just should not be going out and buying these units without this kind of verification on its quality and its market value.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that that they didn't do exactly the right thing and they didn't get the best bang for their buck.
What you're saying is we don't know one way or the other.
Well, that's right, and nearly 3 months after we asked for the questions, we know that information is available because it's been publicly acknowledged. So why not provide it? Why not shut us all up? Why not let the people know that this is the verification to explain the concerns that you have? And let's have a full review, because this is $120 million. This is an unbelievable expenditure that is going to impact and rise your light bill and my light bill and everybody's light bill in this province by at least 3 to 4% forever. So it's a major implication for your cost of living, and you know that's the thing that I have been asked to do as an intervener, is to keep their feet to the fire. I'm not making accusations. I'm just asking for the information so that we can get it out to the people that indeed, yes, we have made the best decision for the money, and we'll see what the evidence says.
I guess we have to wait until the 8th of August to get that, and at that point I would appreciate a phone call so we can discuss it in detail. Up until then, really, I guess those questions will be hopefully prepared in a timely manner by those who have been asked for the answers. And listen, I hope that you continue to hold the feet to the fire, because that's exactly what you're there for. Thank you for bringing this to us today. Really appreciate it. We're going to go to our next caller, and always a pleasure speaking with you, sir.
You too, Jonathan. Let the facts speak for themselves, and I'll report it back as I'm obliged to do.
I'm picturing you, Danny Dumaresque, with a package of Sea Dog matches in your hand, and you're holding those feet to the flames that you're striking. This is an interesting image. Take care. Have a good day.
Thanks for your interest.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.